travelled to Glasgow yesterday with an unbeaten record this season. Our man at Celtic Park, who else but David Livingston, of course.
An explosive start to the game, a Celtic goal within 2 minutes. The corner by Joe Miller, the goal from young Mark McNally, his first for the club. But Hearts recovered the composure quickly and began to create some awkward moments for the Celtic defence. Pat Bonner saving the situation this time by blocking Ian Baird. But Bonner could do nothing 4 minutes later when John Robertson forced an error from Derek White. A wonderful finish from the international striker, prompting wild celebrations on and off the field. The game was swinging from end to end now, and Celtic were producing some excellent runs on the left wing. Tommy Coyne's header over the bar was a clear warning of the danger to Hearts. The same applied at the other end, of course, and this Hearts move again exposed problems at the back for Celtic. The shot that time from Tosh McKinlay. Another tremendous chance for Celtic was to follow that. John Collins and Mike Galloway involved, but still the score remained 1-1. Next, arguably the best move of the match and one of many great saves from Bonner. This time denying Scott Crabb. But then in first half injury time disaster for Hearts. Tommy Coyne apparently going nowhere, tackled by Gary Mackay, and referee Jim McCluskey says penalty. The replay shows Mackay to be some way short of making contact with the ball, but just how firm the contact was between the two players remains open to debate. No question about the penalty though, it's Charlie Nicholas on the spot again, making sure he remains top scorer in Scotland and opening the way to the now familiar Nicholas Miller celebration routine. So 2-1 to Celtic at half-time, and the second half started with another penalty claim, Nicholas himself going down this time. All a bit unconvincing, but the protests were strong enough, and a short time later referee McCluskey stopped the play to take Nicholas aside and book him for dissent. Celtic were really getting it together now, and this fine move involving Bonner, Miller and Galloway set up a great chance for guess who? Yes, it's Nicholas again, forcing a tremendous save from Henry Smith. That, however, was just about time up for Charlie, going off to make way for Tony Cascarino. And within 2 minutes of coming on, the big Irishman finally scored his first goal for Celtic. Not exactly a classic, it may even have been redirected into the net by Henry Smith, but Cascarino wasn't about to let that spoil the celebrations. But what happened next would do just that. A free kick for Hearts leads to a goal-mouth scramble and a corner. But there were protests immediately about an off-the-ball incident. Before the corner could be taken, referee McCluskey consulted linesman Robert Orr. After that, he quickly called over Cascarino. Thousands didn't know why, but the replay certainly explains everything. As the ball goes across, top right of the picture is the place to watch. A clear punch by Cascarino into the face of Craig Levine. A red card for the Irishman just 8 minutes after coming onto the field, and a damper on what should have been such a happy day for him. What was worse for Celtic was the penalty awarded because of that incident. Pat Bonner was certainly active enough in the build-up, and that was to pay off when the kick was taken by John Robertson. He saved penalties at the highest level, and this was another to savour. Hearts tried hard to drive home their one-man advantage, but the big Celtic goalkeeper kept him out. And despite the efforts of Alan McLaren, the score remained 3-1 for Celtic. So Hearts were off the top of the table, and Celtic had good reason to be happy and satisfied.